I've been selling on Amazon now for nearly 2 years. I've done over £200,000 worth of sales in the last 12 months. Here are my 5 negative points about selling on Amazon that you need to know about. Number 1, that's going to be price tanking. This is something that you can't get away from when you're selling on Amazon. What I mean by this is when you buy a product for a certain amount of price, you have a price set in mind that you want to sell that product at. Now let's take example, you're sitting at 40% return on investment. Once the item gets into Amazon, that can take up to a week and it can go live on your account, more sellers could jump on that listing. With more sellers, that means more panic, and that can actually bring the prices down. For example, a few months ago, there was these diet tablets. They started off at a ridiculously high price and were selling thousands of times a month. And then a lot of sellers came on the listing, and what happened? It was a straight curve down, and the price decreased. So this is something you need to think about when you're actually buying these products. You know, where the leads come from. Have you found them yourself, or have you found them from a Discord group? You know, the leads that are posted in Discord group, they've got a much higher opportunity of price tanking because obviously there's more sellers that have seen the lead. Point 2, and that's Amazon. Amazon themselves can deactivate your account at any time. All they need to do is ping you an email, and that's it. Your account has been deactivated. You've got thousands of pounds worth of stock in Amazon. Now, hopefully you can get your account back up to speed and activated, but there are so many horror stories around of people actually getting their account banned. Now, I've actually had experience with Amazon deactivating my account previously. Last year in May, they contacted me about verifying my account. They were basically saying that I wasn't the person that was running my account. I had sent all this documentation over. It took over a week. I had to do a video interview with them, and my account was off for a whole week. Now you can imagine how much money I lost in that week without making any sales. Number 3, and that's returns. Amazon have a policy with the customers where they can pretty much return the item, and the amount of stories that I've had or heard from people is Amazon don't really look at the items themselves. They just reimburse the customer within 3 to 5 working days. Now, as a seller, you have the option to dispose the items, but obviously you want to see if they're in sellable condition. So what happens is the items will actually return to your business address. Now, at that time, you can review the product, and I've had products that have come back used. For example, toothbrushes, they've actually come back used from the customer. I've paid for the stock. It's gone into Amazon. I've obviously sold it. I've been reimbursed the money. However, you know, this is something you need to consider is the rate of returns you're going to get on Amazon. Number 4, and that's going to be payouts from Amazon themselves. It can take quite a while for you to actually churn your cash. Now, to give you a bit of a timeline on this, once you've sold a product, it's going to take a couple of weeks for the money to actually be able to be withdrawn from Amazon. Then you need to wait an extra 3 to 5 working days while the bank actually processes payment. It's not like eBay where you can make a sale and then the cash is instantly available in your pot. So this is something to consider before selling on Amazon, or if you're selling on Amazon now, is actually this really does hurt your cash flow. And there's nothing you can do about it. Number 5, that's actually going to be rubbish/boxes. If you're doing a lot of online arbitrage like myself and you're not using a prep center, so you do all the prep yourself, it will come to your address, your business address. So what happens on a weekly basis is I have an absolute shit ton of boxes to get rid of or take to the tip. Now this is something to consider if you're working at a residential area, is you're going to get a lot of deliveries, you're going to get a lot of rubbish that you need to get rid of, and a lot of boxes and cardboard to recycle. Now with my setup, I've got quite a good system where I go to the tip every week, so I'll take all my rubbish, recycling, but there is 1 or 2 days within the working week where my office is cluttered with rubbish. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I do like to keep these videos short and straight to the point. I don't like to ramble on too much about stuff that you're probably not even interested in. So I'm going to be uploading once a week, or trying to upload once a week. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Drop a like and subscribe and stay tuned. Thanks a lot.